The sun had bled out below the horizon on June 9, 1736, leaving the Niger River a slick of black coal under the Malian sky. In our small pirogue, the air was heavy, still. I was a young man then, my muscles still aching from the day's haul. My companion, Babatin, an elder whose face was a map of the river's moons, was unnervingly quiet. He had warned me. He said this was a night the water gave up its dead. I scoffed. They were just stories to scare children. Then, a cold mist, thin and unnatural, began to snake across the water's surface, clinging to our boat. A sound reached us, faint and rhythmic. A ghostly, muffled paddling, yet we were the only vessel for miles. Babatin gripped his prayer beads, his knuckles white. He began to whisper a prayer to the river spirits, the Jenny. From the heart of the mist, they emerged, canoes, dozens of them, gliding in perfect silence. They were filled with spectral figures, their forms shimmering and distinct. They had no faces, only dark, hollow voids where features should have been. Their paddles rose and fell in unison, yet made no splash, no sound. They were an army of phantoms, rowing with a purpose we could not comprehend. One of the canoes, carrying a tall, commanding figure, broke from the formation and drifted directly towards us. It was then I knew true fear. The air grew impossibly cold. Babatin was frozen, his eyes wide with terror. The lead canoe stopped just feet from our own. The faceless specter raised an arm, pointing a shimmering, translucent finger not at us, but down, into the dark water beside our boat. I followed its gesture, my heart hammering against my ribs, just below the surface. A pair of glowing, malevolent eyes stared back at me from the depths. It was a creature of the river, a being of pure malice, summoned by the ghost canoes. As one, the spectral fleet turned and dissolved back into the mist, their silent duty done. The eyes in the water blinked, and then submerged, leaving us alone in the suffocating darkness. We never spoke of what we saw. There are no words for it. But every year on that date, I burn an offering to the river. I know what walks on the water when the sun goes down. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to subscribe for more tales from the shadows.